What's the dealios, my peoples? I am Toke. This is the Critic Corp, and I am here to give you guys that special review today on Transformers: Rise of the Beast. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The critics didn't seem to, from what I've seen on the Rotten Tomatoes and whatnot. But fuck them, they always bullshitting. So yeah, but I fucking loved it. It was pretty good in my opinion. Uh, pretty enjoyable excitement to it, humor, sad moments, all types of shit. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. But yeah. So let's get into this shit. So it's staged back until like what 1994. So yeah, the 90s and shit. And you got Optimus Prime and fucking Bumblebee. Like is the early prime stages of fucking the Transformers. So like they're not all together. They don't got all they toolies like they did in the previous ones. They're young. They're weak. They're not they're not established, as you would say yet, among the human race. So they're still pretty much not trusting humans and whatnot, and they only fuck with they kind type of deal. But yeah, so they're joined by the Maximals, which are pretty much their kind, but way before their time type of deal. They I would say their evolution of Transformers was ass backwards. I don't know. I kind of like the Maximals better, honestly. They were fucking lit. They were lit. Their forms when they transformed. Oh my god, that shit was fire, bro. I fucked with all of them, especially Optimus Primal, which I thought was cheesy. His name being Optimus Primal, but I get it. It's fucking a part of the comics and the cartoons. So yeah, fucking fight me. But yeah. So they're accompanied by them. They have to fight off Unicron. He's the bad guy this one, and all his henchmen, which is Sturridge and all the little ugly evil fudge that's along with him. Fucking they had to fight him off to save the Earth and get this key back to get back to their planet. That was the main focus for them. They were trying to get back to their planet, to where they fucking were from. And Optimus Prime, like, he felt like he had a big weight on his shoulders. Like that was important. That was the most important thing, was to get him and his friends back, because he the one who got them in this mess. But long but surely, he don't even know yet. Because like I said, this is pretty much a prequel. He fucking stay on Earth and fuck with Earth so long and shit. But besides that point, yeah. So they fight off against them, save the Earth, get the keys back, that type of shit. And you got the main two humans that they always got in every single one. A guy and a girl, and their fucking leading roles are always, I would say, picked best, true to the casting type of deal. Besides the Mark Wahlberg ones, those ones were garbage to me. I'm sorry. Fight me again. But yeah. Noah Diaz and Elena, they were a pretty good duo. I liked it. Fucking They played they played a pretty they played their role and they played a key part to this shit, you know. Following, you know, Noah Diaz and his whole background and how he fucking was a shithead and, you know, in the forest and whatnot and fucked all that up for him. And then Elena being pretty much, you know, secretary to this fucking kind of a bitch fucking, uh, you know, following in that industry of ancient artifacts and all that bullshit and da da da, but and researching in it and whatnot. But yeah, they I like their duo. It was pretty dope. Fucking Noah's Diaz little brother killed me. He had me dead. The movie for the good part of the movie. He's fucking, you know, that little annoying brother, but you know, he cares. He cares. So it's like it's just funny as hell, especially when he was like when he told Mirage, which is one of the Autobots, you know, I come for you, like better take care of my brother or I'm beating your ass, type of deal. His little ass, you know, threatening a big ass robot like that is fucking, it's hilarious to me. Yeah, let's talk about Mirage. He was pretty dope too. Like I said, the casting was pretty good for this. Pete Davidson did his thing. I fucking loved him. His humor he had to bring to the fucking little shindig. His powers were sweet too. How he can, like, you know, make more of himself, pretty much like it was in the name Mirage type of deal. You know, make more of him and all that type of shit. But yeah, his powers was pretty dope, especially that cop chase scene. That shit killed me, bro. Oh my god. Like, man, he fucking Noah didn't even know what to do. He was like, bro, just get me the fuck out of this car. Like, oh my god, that shit was hilarious. That shit was fucking dope. I loved it. I loved it. What was it? It was like towards the end, the big brawl. I love when Bumblebee came back. He got, you know, got revived and shit, because, you know, he got murked off. They murked him off in the first fight scene. So it was only bound for him to come back. I knew he was gonna come back, you know, at the end. But yeah, he came back swinging, bro. Bumblebee's so fucking fire. I love Bumblebee, man. He's a fucking character for sure. Oh my god, like, you know, like, cause you know he uses other you know, type of tones and shit to talk and whatnot from movies and songs and all type of shit. So it's just funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. Like when he came back, you know, he had the song "Don't Call It a Comeback," you know, and it's fucking him just fucking coming down from the sky and shit, giving everybody the hands. That shit had me dead. Oh my god, like, he's a fucking fool. But that shit was fire. That shit was fire. I love that. That was fucking great, man. Also noticed Cristiano Fernandez, which is old boy from Ted Lasso. You know, what's his name? Rojas. Danny Rojas. He played fucking Wheeljack. The little Mexican dude that was fucking, or not Mexican dude, Mexican robot, I'm sorry. One of the Autobots that was he transformed into a van and shit. But yeah, I noticed that too. I peeped that, and that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. I like that. Fucking Ron Perlman, you know, he's an OG. That nigga played Optimus Primal's voice. And then Peter Dinklage, which is another OG, former OG, played fucking Scourge voice. And then Michelle Yeoh, her last name always fucks me up. You know, old girl from Everything Everywhere All at Once and shit. She played in this too. Like it was a lot of OGs and familiar casting in these roles. And that was pretty interesting to see. Um the whole ending with fucking G.I. Joe, that shit threw me the fuck off, bro. I'm like, what? G.I. Joe? Like, huh? How are they supposed to, like, I know they tie in, kinda, given that they're in the comics and shit. They end up joining forces with the fucking, what is it, the Decepticons and shit. And, trying to fucking do some evil bullshit. And, the Autobots don't, take too kind of the Decepticons. So, they come to fuck shit up. But, I don't, like, how does Cobra, how they gonna fend themselves off against the fucking Autobots, bro? Like, come on now, make it make sense. I mean, I think they kind of pointed at that with Mirage and how he combined with Noah. Given this is a prequel, so this is before, this doesn't have shit to do with any of the previous Transformers. So yeah, they might be able to fuck with them, given that the Autobots can combine with with the human. Back then the Decepticons can too. So shit, fuck it, But yeah, that scene was fire too when he combined with him. Told him like, I'm gonna need you to take over type of deal. It kind of gave me like what, Power Rangers slash Mega Man slash what was that other movie? It was an old Disney movie. Star Kid or whatever, or Star Boy. I can't remember exactly what it was. But you guys know. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's the vibes it gave me. It was kind of cringing at first because he was sloppy and all falling over. Looking like a brand new baby trying to learn how to walk. But once he got the hang of it, he got it. He got the ball rolling. So that was pretty dope. That's how I think they're gonna tie them in and have them be able to, to hang with them, fuck with them like that. Fuck with G.I. Joe, fuck with the, these fat ass robots and shit. But yeah. That's all I really got for you guys on this one. Like I said, it wasn't, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that complex of a movie, a good 2 hour piecer. Nice, short, brief. Shit, 2 hours is short to me nowadays. Movies be fucking 3 hours or so. So that was pretty dope. The pacing was good. It was entertaining. Like I said, you guys will love it. Fuck the critics. Go see it. And like, subscribe, support the motherfucking court. And I shall see you guys next week. So toodles.